Blake Cooper here, blakecooper.com. We're gonna talk about today what you should be focusing your time on. Okay, so a lot of the time you're going to get distracted by all these little minor things out there. They're going to be little issues or little things out there that really don't matter a lot. What you need to do is you need to turn that focus from those little things and you need to push it onto the major areas of progression that you're going to have there. So you want to focus on the major items, the big picture, things that are going to get you results. If you're bound up and you're stuck just sitting there worrying about all these little small things, it's just going to detract from your momentum and the motivation that you require to move forward. So I want you to stop thinking about the little things and start focusing on the big picture. Start looking at those things that are going to drive you forward, those tasks that are really important and you can see that they're going to add value to what you're doing. So that's the first area. And the other thing I want you to do is I want you to stop focusing on the what ifs. What if this happened? What if this happened? What if what if I didn't make that call today? What if he didn't like me when I made that call? There's so many what ifs, and if we get stuck in that position in our mind where we're continually asking ourselves, what if this happened? What if that happened? Then you're really not going to be progressing forward. You're going to be sitting there in limbo mode. That's what I like to call it, limbo mode. You're just sitting there and nothing's really happening. You're not focusing on the major things. You're not focusing on the big picture, pushing yourself forward. What you really need to focus on is the how-to. How am I going to obtain this? How will I do this? How will I get that brand new car that I'm really wanting to get? How will I invest in a new strategy that's going to push me forward for the rest of my life? How will I purchase that house that's going to give my family security, that's going to look after the major things in my life? So I want you to stop focusing on those small little issues, start focusing on the major areas, stop focusing on the what ifs and start focusing on how to's. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get what I need to propel me forward? So I want you to focus. I want you to really focus in on those two areas that we're talking about there, how to and the major areas that you can focus on. And that's really going to be it's going to put some wind in your sail and that's going to propel you forward.